Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today we are playing an Irelia counter, a counter deck of my own creation. This is a dragon deck with Shyvana Garen. I have paired these two before in multiple decks. Most recently, a dragon region deck with troll gifts and things like that. But we've kind of modified that deck into an Irelia counter because we're tired of Irelia in the meta. We just really want to be able to beat her. And we did get one gameplay today with AZIR IRELIA. It seems like people are being pretty tame on that front. Not a ton of people are running around with it. You do probably see it once every 5 games or so. So anyway, people are still playing it, and so we do want. I'm just tired of not having fun, and dragon decks I still enjoy a lot and are pretty good right now against her. So we are running that, and this is also a Starlit Seer deck. We can check here really quick. We got 22 units, 18 spells, a lot of spell production for the Starlit Seer to be able to have a pretty good home in this deck. Able to buff up our units and I guess counter a lot of the aggression that comes with the Blade Dance mechanic. Alright, so let's start out in this deck. We've got a full set of Dragon Chow. Dragon Chow has 3 health. It's an excellent blocker into Blades early on in the game, as well as Sand Soldiers. We're only running 2 Omen Hawk. We just want to be able to run a little bit more buffs in this deck, along with Starlit Seer. So Omen Hawk, only 2 of those though, because they again are not very good at blocking Blades, but still buff up other units so that they can. Three Sisters works really well with Starlit Seer. We get 2 spell procs, so we get 2 buffs to our top unit on the deck with 3 Sisters, as well as, you know, a lot of versatility in how we can use this particular spell. So we got Flash Freeze, Fury of the North, and Entomb that we have to choose from. Egghead Researcher. Again, this is a unit with 3 health, so good at blocking and gives us card production and more dragons. A little bit random on the dragon side of things, but still a good blocker and card production that we need. Sharp Sight in single combat, really good for countering, again, elusive units that come in that deck. Buffing up your units. Single combat can take out Azir if you've got Garen out, but buff Shyvana as well is able to take him out and really efficiently. It's really easy to get Shyvana to 5 attack power just because they're always super aggressive. They're always playing a whole bunch of blades. Really easy to get her up to the ability to take out Azir with the combat strikes. Troll Chant again is just to keep us alive. I'm running 1 Strafing Strike just as a 4th single combat in case we haven't drawn them. 2 golden Aegises for rallies. It helps level up Garen, and it really synergizes well with Shyvana. Once she's leveled up, we get multiple Strafing Strikes, multiple spells we can use with Starlit Seer if he's out. Again, pretty good. Concerted Strikes, it's pretty self-explanatory. Whole set of Garen, whole set of Screeching Dragon, and then we're finishing off the deck with 2 Cytheria the Bolds for more buffing of our units, able to take out their units and just be able to control them. So really the name of this deck is just to control the enemy with our combat strikes and combat tricks. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on dragons. You just really want to play reactively, especially against aggressive decks. Just let them make the mistakes, and then you can follow up by playing your spells to take out their units. A lot of times you don't have that ability just because, you know, they've got other spells that they can react with, like recalls or homecomings or whatever, but like try the best that you can to act reactively rather than being the aggressor, and usually things will work out pretty well for you. So hopefully you enjoy the gameplay today. Like I said, I got one really good gameplay against Irelia. It went 10 minutes, and yeah, just I felt like I played pretty well into it, and hopefully, like I said, you guys enjoy it. So if you do, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Okay, we're going against an Ezreal deck. Shurima, Piltover's on. I recently tried creating a deck like this, and I just don't think it's got the correct amount of I'm going to keep everything, I think. It doesn't have the right amount of spells in Shurima to actually be able to be meaningful. Watch me lose, though. Watch me lose. Alright, let's get some spells. Golden Aegis isn't really what we want to see. I really like Omen Hawk here, actually. This is really good. Yeah, block. I'm fine taking this damage, I think. Fine. I think if he'd have had right of calling there, he would have played it. And we might be disconnected, as we have been. Everybody seems to be disconnecting lately. Or not. Bathroom break? Let's run into the bathroom as we speak. Right? Maybe he's tilted I didn't block his Sand Soldier. He's like, ah, man, I really wanted to kill that Omen Hawk with my Sand Soldier. You're supposed to block it. Alright. Maybe he's back now. Like I said, bathroom break. Alright, we like Troll Chant. Troll Chant's really good. So we're going to put out this Starlit Seer. And let's hope this guy made it back. Okay, he did. We're not going to attack here. I don't really have any need to attack. Ooh, we got a buff Shyvana. Nice.
I thought you'd never ask.
I really wish I had single combat here.
Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
I think we want to let this go. Take out the Omen Hawk, which I think is fine. I kind of doubt he targets Starlit Seer, but maybe he does. Okay, he does. That's fine. We have spells to protect him, so he doesn't have enough for like a thermogenic beam right now. And that's good. And we're just going to put out Shyvana.
Dragon blood, democracy heart.
And she's outside of range of thermogenic beam as well, which is great. Just need to find some of our combat tricks like single combat, concerted strike. That'd be great. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. We let that go and we attack. He should block here with the Dune Keeper. I don't really see any reason not to. And we just are going to protect her as best that we can. So we are still going to attack here. This buffs her up. This gets her back to 5 health, right? So basically that thermogenic beam did absolutely nothing. And this Sharp Sight is amazing. This is an amazing card. Nice try. Unfortunately, he's not going to attack now, though. We're just playing very actively. No reason to do anything crazy here. I think we pass here. Actually, you know what? No. We're going to rally. I don't see any reason not to.
An auspicious season.
A lot of damage, and we're 11 out of 12 for leveling up this Shyvana. So, ooh, and we get another one, so not bad. Now, question is, do we attack with everything again? I think we do. Nah, we'll just attack with the Shyvana. This is fine. We got another rally here. We just wait for him to make a mistake.
Obstacle? Meet gauntlet.
Get excited. So we definitely save this. The reason why we're saving this is because he's not dealing any damage. We've got another Golden Aegis. And we've got just enough. So yeah, we just won the game. So perfect. Yep, just wait for them to make the mistakes. Like I said, this deck I don't think has quite enough. Maybe by the time that Shurima gets all of its cards and we have a few more options in deck building, we can get Ezreal Shurima to work. At the moment, I think it's just a little... There's no way it's better than other region combinations with Ezreal. It's just, there's no way it can be. Alright, we're going against Zed. This is probably a rally deck. Demacia Ionia Rally is what I'm guessing. So we are probably getting rid of... Actually, let's keep the Sharp Sight. I'm going to keep Egghead Researcher and Sharp Sight, and we actually have a decent early game now. That's not bad. I think we got to turn... So he's attacking turn 4, so we can play... Actually, we're not going to play anything, I don't think. We're going to wait. We're going to play Starlit Seer here. Yeah, and probably open attack as well. I think I'm going to try to get the... If he plays Zed, then I'm going to kind of suck, but I'm okay with this. Got Frostbite if we need it. Sharp Sight. So yeah, there's the Zed, that's fine. I'm going to do this just to be mana efficient. How many times can we kill a Zed? Strafing Strike's interesting. Sharp Sight. What do we want here? Let's... Oh man, it's... I think we want to try to kill this with Three Sisters.
Only the worthy survive.
Just let him make the mistake.
An auspicious season.
We're not gonna deal with Kinku,
Winter.
we're not gonna deal with the Kinku Lifeblade at the moment. I'm gonna keep Sharp Sight. I've got Strafing Strike that we can use on a potential, like, recall. Okay. And I'm actually gonna pass here. I'm not gonna play Egghead Researcher. And our opponent surrenders. Okay, I think we played that pretty well. He must not have another Zed. No voice line there at the end either. That's too bad. Let's everybody comment to Riot that the Starlit Seer needs a victory voice line. Alright, we're going against Irelia Azir. Let's see how we fare against this deck. We just need to find our early game cards. And none of those count as early game cards, so we're gonna roll everything. There we go, that's really good. Got Dragon Chow, Egghead Researchers. Garen's okay, especially once we get to later in the game. And Shyvana too. Let's put out Dragon Chow. I think this is worth putting out because there's always a potential of him having a turn 2 Blade Dance Activator. And Dragon Chow does really well blocking into those, so that's fine. Egghead Researcher coming out. And we get Cadrigrin, which is probably the worst dragon we could have possibly pulled there. And we're going to go second Egghead Researcher. And we pull Infinite Mind Splitter, which is definitely an improvement to Cadrigrin. But there's a lot of recalls in this deck, so might not matter. Alright, let me develop Shyvana. We don't mind him using a Blade Dance here. Like at all. And we're just going to block all of these. I don't get extra value. This kills them anyway, so. Perfect.
You must have some unique insight into dragons.
Most are cruel.
Instead of
vicious,
drawing a
and
Strafing
deadly.
Strike. I wish I had enough mana for Sharp Sight.
Twirl. Face me.
And we're just going to block like this. Perfect. Buff up my unit. Really good. And we got a 5/5 now that can block pretty much anything. We open attack, I think, every time here. The only other thing that we could play is Garen, but that doesn't allow me to play any of my spells. And that could be potentially very damaging for us. So here, if he's got a way to buff up Blossoming Blade, I think we actually go for Strafing Strike on the Azir. So he's well. I mean, you could have deny mana here. I think we gotta go for this. We gotta try for it. This gets another spell out of him. So, like, we've got a potential for him to have Homecoming there. But we're just gonna kill this Azir straight off. And we probably are going to put out the Omen Hawk here as another blocker, because he's going to want to play Blossoming Blade, I think. If he's got another Azir, he's going to play that. But there it is. We're not going to do anything now. Let him play Flawless Duet, that's fine. We are fine with that. We're gonna block the Sand Soldier here. One of these blades. Buff up our units. I actually think we need to play Omen Hawk here, just as a chump blocker. Got this 8/8 Shyvana, which is, oh man, single combat. That is fantastic.
Every blade, every beat in its
Fan. We pass. We need to take out Azir. Buffing these units is way too powerful. Okay, that's fine because they don't get the buff on these blades.
We dance to the drums of war. And
Shouldn't be able to kill my Shyvana either. Okay, pass. We're in a pretty good spot, I think. He has very limited cards here. And yeah, he's just gonna attack with his Droplin, that's fine. Do we use Sharp Sight? No, we just skip. We just skip. We let him do that. That's fine. We're gonna play Garen. We've got a Judgment too. They shouldn't have Deny here. Homecoming's always a possibility that could interrupt something, but like, all in all, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Perfect. Okay. And we're just gonna retain Egghead Researcher as a blocker. This Strafing Strike is going to prevent him from putting out an Azir. And we can just rally. Which is really what we want to see.
Shoulder set, blade sharp.
Why are you still doing that?
Don't worry. I've danced this
There's no way that this is the right play. Like, he can switch if he wants, but this is just buffing my unit like crazy. He's just trying to get me to use this spell, I think. So let's go ahead and do the rally on the Garen. If he's got a Homecoming, then he's kind of forced to play it on this unit. And we're going to keep enough mana for Strafing Strike.
Shurima never fell. It only awaited my return.
We get the level up with Garen too. If he hits.
Faithless creature. I will not falter!
Perfect.
How many more?
Still want to kill the Azir. No reason not to. Sharp Sight. This deck is meant to destroy this. This is what we want. Get me concerted.
I wish I could give you silks. but I must give you steel. Stay by my side. I cannot ask for more.
We got enough protection, I think, that we don't need to worry about Garen dying to Blade Surge. And if he does use it, then we can always, I think, buff up our Garen to stop this from hitting. Is this worth trading? I don't know if it is.
Turn aside. Not you.
We do get the strafing strike though. I mean, we have to use the strafing strike right now, right? This is his only win condition, and we can, yeah, this is his only win condition, so he's got to switch it. But like the thing he doesn't understand is that I've got Troll Chant and I've got Sharp Sight. So like it doesn't really matter now. His like I'll always trade Shyvana into this Green Glade duo.
Show them no weakness.
That's annoying that he has another one actually. But yeah, I'll always trade this Shyvana into the Green Glade duo. So I'm not blocking with the Garen. You gotta block both every time so that he cannot get a free hit with his Irelia.
I stand ready.
So I'm gonna block here so if he switches, then the Garen survives still. Okay, we get the rally, so I'm not super upset about it, but this is why I did it, because I've still got this, and we just stop him from killing us. So yeah, there we go, perfect. Like even so, we like counter this deck. Do you see like how oppressive this can be? There's obviously like we're running a complete counter to it. And we drew pretty, I think, standard as well. I don't think anything we did was necessarily lucky there. And they still, like, almost destroyed us, like, at the end of the game there if we didn't have those units alive still. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's definitely a problem with it.